Buddy. I'm coming back for more Flynn. I was going to do West of Dead, but then I remembered it's too difficult to bounce back and forth between these. So I figured I'd go back to this because I unlocked the calls and I really wanted to test them out. I was intending on setting up for the healing before the stream, but as always, my favorite area, the Great Forest, where we're just gonna farm up some healing. The tumble roll I need to re-establish because I do not remember it. Because there's like a timing, right? And it's been a week, okay? And it hasn't been a whole week. It's only been like 4 days? 4 days or so? Whoa, I didn't know that you could do that. Okay. I could do this. Just shaking off the dust. The rust. So, a little insider info right now. I have a very upset belly. So, I may be distracted for a little bit while I distract myself. I had a sandwich, now my belly's all grumbly. But yeah, I decided on this over West of Dead. Just because I want to try and get through this. West of Dead may be a non-stream game. I haven't made up my mind yet. But a few things have been going on. I'm resetting the green crystals. Earlier in the week, well, I can't say that. Late last week, I reached out to Twitter support to potentially get indie game as a category rather than a tag, because the searchability is just horrible for tags, right? And it just makes it harder to stream and promote indie games. Like, it's just how things are. So I spoke to a representative. They gave me a link to make my argument, make a post, and I'm currently working with them on that. There's a link, there's a vote. Anyone can vote, anyone can comment, anyone can share it. If you have counterpoints that do not match what we were discussing or have better ways of doing it, then it's welcomed. Wait. We can ride on decks now? Through spikes? When did this unlock? Go Dex. She's such a good girl. She's completely unaffected by those giant spikes. A Scourge has invaded nearby. All other regions are locked down. Find the source. Is it this? Great Forest, but... Oh. I didn't expect the tumble to lock me in. I locked me in again. I don't like that you're on the edge, puppy. Can I shock these out of the air? It wasn't even in range. Back to the sword. Oh wait, no. This has bonus to air combat, right? Yeah. Wait, why am I fighting? Whoa! We're gonna be okay. That was probably very unnecessary. Okay, I gotta shake the rust and learn the claws. We got this. I don't remember, can I shock these guys? I cannot shock them. But I can Berserker Barrage. I'll shake off the rust. I was trying to transform and it wouldn't let me. Back. Wait, is there... Oh, I was wondering if there was healing on that side. Can I... Nope. It's gotta be Crimson. Because I don't think I attempted that before. The electric shock. I'm gonna go back here so I can get the healing. I really need to learn how to fight with more than just the sword in this game. It's like I'm hooked on just that one weapon. Alright. Whoops. Whoops. I mistimed that jump. I had that jump down packed last time I played, but like I said, it takes a moment. I'm still slightly wrapped up in the controls of another game because I only play this on stream, so. Okay. So one of the other things I did today was I got to meet a friend's cat, and I went to an art store, got some new supplies, and sketched out a few possible emotes. So once my thumbnailing is done and, you know, things like that, I should have a brand new, or 3 brand new Twitch emotes. And then I was contemplating doing some art for the Discord channel. Hey Bumpers, how's it going? I'm a little low energy because I got a rumbly tummy, but I'm happy you came by. You can watch me crush this really hard video game. It doesn't look very hard because I'm that good at it, but it's a hard game. You're gonna have to trust me on this. Actually, no, you have Xbox. You can try this game and you can see. Like, oof. Nope, I didn't finish Hitman. Hitman is gonna be the game that I play in between other games. So, I'm trying to focus more on indie titles, with the exception of, like, big new releases. So, like, older games that are, like, semi out of the zeitgeist are just kind of fillers. So once I finish this and West of Dead, I'm either gonna do a couple streams of Hitman, or, start Persona 5 Strikers. And that all depends mainly on search criteria. Speaking of which, I'm working with Twitch for a vote to reopen conversation to add indie games as a category rather than a tag for searching. So rather than it being a subcategory, like turn it into a main category. If you would be so kind to log in and vote, I can share the link. It'll mean a lot to a lot of indie creators, because right now it's not easy for indie games to be found on the platform. And you're probably gonna hear me talk about it a heck of a lot during, like, every possible stream. But how's your day going? Before you showed up, I was rambling about the new emotes that I'm working on. It's kind of weird that the puppy can float in the air while I'm slashing. Awesome. Thank you. I will post it in the chat. There we go. Excuse me. Oh, do I have to dismount to... I just got the puppy unlocked, so I'm not exactly sure how it works. Hello! Did she see the big puppy? Oh, I really like the color palette here. Like, the giant pink mushrooms with the green rain. Who's this guy? What is a strange-looking being like you doing in such paradise like this? Dude, I would love to live here. We rarely see humans in this part of the island. I've heard that you people can't stand this beautiful weather. What a pity. What's she playing? If you must come through here, I suggest you stay under shelter. I can only assume that your weakling skin is no match for this rain. Show you who can handle rain. Oh wait, it's poisonous. Okay, you're right. I'll stay in my lane. Can I freeze it? Nope. Which one is Princess Sophia? That name sounds very familiar. That's, Disney, right? Or no, that's, is that PBS? I get them mixed up. I saw, people posting about that. Like, fan art and stuff. Because it was... people were posting a lot of fan art of her with the Ladybug superhero girl. I don't remember her name either. But that's like a pretty common, like, fan mesh-up. I don't like these goop monsters, man. Everywhere I want to, like, rest and heal goop monsters. Oh, Disney? Okay, I thought it was one of them. And then the ladybug is PBS? I just know one of them is. The ladybug superhero's name is Ladybug? Oh! That's simple? Thank you! I wasn't sure what her name was. Oh, the electric works on them. The electric works on the goop monsters. I don't remember. Did you play many platformers? I know you in the past we've discussed that you mostly play, like, currently, like these days, play like main games. But I don't know if you've played like platformers and stuff in the past. Oh, how do I get the lucky cat? Alright, we gotta find a way to get that cat. Platformers like Mario, Donkey Kong, Mega Man, Sonic, this. Oh. Ooh. This acid rain is no joke. I absolutely love platformers. Metroid. That's been getting recommended to me, but I don't know where to play it. Yeah, we got the cat. Every stage has a hidden treasure like that, and it's hidden behind like a puzzle or a very hard to find portion of the map. Goop. Was it like a PlayStation Plus title, or is it just sold? Basically questioning if I can get it dirt cheap or free. Oh, one of the other games that I have coming up is called, Nexomon, which is basically a fan-made what if Pokemon and Digimon were the same thing. Oh, I hit myself with a rock! I haven't picked up Cyberpunk yet. I was kinda hoping for a Black Friday, like, super discount. Oh, I can't pick up that rock now. Maybe I won't mess with these guys. Oh, I gotta mess with these guys. Yeah, man, I got a lot in my to-do list at the moment. The rain makes them. So the little goops on the ceiling, the goop on the ground, and the rain make them. But the rain hurts me. And the goop on the ground is just, slows me. I don't know what the difference is. I guess it falling is painful. Oh, I don't like fighting this guy. You know what? Let's just use the special up. And I don't know how far I am in this. Have you ever seen the game Celeste? The one with the girl climbing the mountain? I just fell underneath the ground. Stop. Whoops. Okay. Because this is similar to that game Celeste in the way that, every stage has two different versions called a B-side. Well, there are three versions in Celeste. There's two versions in this. And, there's basically an A-side and a B-side. And the B-side is like the harder version, and the A-side is like the easier one. So you have like the difficulty plus the variation things to make them even harder in case you're a weirdo. And I'm playing on hard right now, but I am questioning if I want to do like all of the B-side style stages, like the alternatives. I just got an achievement for that. She wants to know how I got past all of those things. I was just trying really hard. Practice. You don't have to do the B-sides, but they're like the hardest versions of the stages. If there's interest in seeing me suffer through them, then I'll definitely do it. I just can't promise that I won't. Ooh, I don't like those plants. I just can't promise that I won't be stuck on one of the hard levels for a long time. Look at that. They just weave around. This is gonna be scary. For me. Maybe not you guys. Oh wait! The mushroom guy! Do we have firepower now? We do! Okay. I don't know what it does, though. Well, it makes a path, obviously, but I meant other than that. I wonder if I can burn the spikies. It looked like it took damage. It didn't. It went through. Okay, so it's not just me. This is scary. No, the fire doesn't work on those. Oh. At least the music's not scary. I think the music's pretty nice, but yeah, I don't like the spiky plant thingy. Alright. Can I just do this and not have to worry about him? Okay. How do I get down there? Oh. That makes sense. I'm sorry that this is so hard to see. This is just the dark place. At some point, I want to play the DuckTales game. I'm a really big fan of DuckTales, and I haven't beaten it yet. After all of the attempts that I've tried, I haven't been able to beat that game yet. But I want to practice and be able to. I'm also practicing Kid Dracula right now, which is a Game Boy Castlevania, where you play as baby Dracula, trying to put all of his toys away. It's so much better than it sounds. It's a Game Boy game, so it's very simple, but it looks very cool. Like, I really like it. He's got like it reminds me of Mighty Max. I don't know if any of you know what Mighty Max is, but that's what it reminds me of. I think I missed lighting one of the thingies. Maybe down there. Yep. That's another game that I wanna try and practice, is the Mighty Max game. Because I had a lot of fun with those toys when I was little. So I think the video game may be fun. Nope. I'm trying to find my way to that door. I don't know how to get there. Which one was your favorite cartoon? Mighty Max was your favorite? The one with the owl? You may be the first person to know what that cartoon was. Man, I was all about the toys, but we could only afford 2 of them. I had the skull, and I had the ice alien head. They were kind of expensive. But it didn't change that I enjoyed looking at them. That was clean. That was clean. I like that. I don't remember too much of the show. I just remember that he was with an owl and a big guy that reminded me of Casey Jones. Oh, I wanted the spider one. I wanted the spider and the mummy. Like, you're legitimately the first person that I've brought that up to who knew what it was, other than like one of my friends that I grew up with. Oh, one of the things that... So, I'm practicing art again, so that way I can not only get better at it, but make more stuff for the channel, like more emotes and things. So, why is this guy's slippery? Stop, let me... Stop! Give me what's in your bag! Okay. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing a fan art watercolor for each game that I play going forward. So like doing one for this, or if I end up playing the Mighty Max game, then doing a fan art for that. Things like that. Ooh. That is just uncomfortable. These spikes. How am I supposed to navigate this? Hold on. I have not watched Princess Sophia, no. Shmagegi, you did play a whole bunch of Monster or Slime Rancher, right? You were the one telling me that I should try it, weren't you? I don't remember. You couldn't get into it? I don't remember who it was. Who was trying to get me to play it. Okay, we got another B-side. Crystal Grotto B-side. I'm doing it. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, there's the door. Anytime the giant green crystal axe is about, I get really nervous. Oh, it heals every time it leaves the screen. That's why I didn't want it. Maybe I can just zoom past. Alright, we're gonna try speedrunning this. We're gonna try speedrunning. Actually, that wasn't that bad. For Slime Rancher, I struggled with it on the, I think it was it a PlayStation Plus or something? Like, I didn't get the full version. Oh, that electric got me pretty bad. I don't like the goopy spiders. Or no, I had the early access version of it. And, I got really stuck with it because, like, everything slowed down once you started making the big pens. And, it was just too slow for me. Oh! I panicked when I saw the splash thingy. Yeah, this is a B-side level. All the enemies hit much harder, everything's faster, and this, green axe thing that you can't hurt will start to chase you down. And your goal is to break this. So, like, this is one of the mandatory ones. The mandatory ones aren't as hard as the optional ones. So see how this says multiple exits? So that means I can go to different areas of the map. The shadowed out thing on the right means that there's a treasure here that I didn't get. Whenever it's on the left with a key shape, that means that there's either a key hidden there or a key unlocks it. But my goal right now is to get stronger and make my way through all the different areas. This is one of my favorite characters right here, Heather. She makes potions. She's always spilling her tea. I've never met this guy. Encouragement? I get it. Get it? Encouragement. He's a peppermint. Want to hang out sometime, please? That's all he says? Hey, cool guy. Keep being cool, guy. I like you, encouragement. Peppermint Butler's, like, little nephew. Looking extra red today. Keep being you. Oh, I like encouragement. Yamble is also one of my favorite characters. You gather treasures for him. Hi, encouragement. You're beautiful and I love you. Thanks, encouragement. More games need characters like that. Alright, let's see if we can level up again. We can level up the fire. Upgrade Flynn's fire magic to create a blaze so hot that they can burn through an enemy's stun meter. Ooh. Yeah, we're doing that. Oh, and we have enough for more. I'm gonna get the roll. So now whenever I dodge while doing the Berserker Barrage, I can damage bad guys. So, my answer to that is yes. I have a software, an RPG software. Oops. Hold on, I need to... I'll answer the have I ever tried to make a game thing in just a moment. There's a lot of spiders here. Once I get out of this, because it's a bit of a story. Okay, so at the beginning of this year, surprisingly, I bought a domain page to track progress of an RPG, a choose-your-own-adventure RPG. Kind of like combining the idea of one of those old Goosebumps, but with an RPG that, like, every time you played, you could make different decisions and end up in different places in the world. Or in the game, or things like that. And it does... I have a lot done. I have, like, an entire item database, I have an enemy database, I have, a scoring system, all kinds of stuff. Like, it's all done. Like, all of that is done. It was very easy. A lot of it was just copy-paste from people more skilled than me. I'm currently getting whacked by a lot. I have played King's Quest. It's not like that. So, I was doing all that. Back in the day, I went to school for animation, and I quit because it's I don't know the word for it. Very frustrating's not the word. Trying to think of the best way to explain it. It's discouraging when I'm doing it. Like the hours and hours and hours put into it, and like just my baggage with it, right? Made me not like it. And I got to the point where like I animated a bunch. Daunting. That's a good one. That's probably the best way to explain it. So like that's why I like quit animating, and for the most part stopped doing art, along with some other things. But for the game, I got to the point where like I was animating enemies and characters, and after 2 characters, which took me almost all of winter, it like hit me that I needed like thousands of more assets, and the scope of it was just way too big, like way too big. So I got really discouraged and I stopped. But along with that, I have a dream game that one day I would absolutely love to make. It's basically Breakout, but art supplies, and each art supply has a different property for the paddle. So if you know what Breakout or Arkanoid or any of those are, like, they're one of my favorite arcade games ever. But there's a lot of flaws with them for, like, repetitiveness, and how some of them are, like... Oh, I almost blew myself up with that. They're just really hard to, like, progress in, right? Because, like, it's an arcade game, so, like, unless you're one of... I thought there was ground there. Unless you're one of the best players ever, you're probably not going to see the end of the game. So I wanted to do one that was, like, creativity-based and art-based. Where, like, if you have a watercolor brush, your paddle disappears quicker, or if you use oils, the ball will bounce further. But, like, a bunch of different modes where, like, you can create an artwork, or... Yeah, the smoke's coming off of me. I'm using the fire ability. Things like that, and like a bunch of different modes, like a story mode where you can actually play and experience all of the maps, or a... what's it called? Like an art mode. You remember those plates when you were little that had a picture, and if you ate all of your food, you could see the picture on the bottom? That, but Breakout. A competitive mode for not just, like, competition, but, like, who can play the longest, or using various different brushes or markers or whatever give you multipliers or bonuses based off of, like, creating geometric shapes, or, you know, all just tons of different things, right? Like, I filled so much of, like, I have a massive document, basically, of just different kinds of modes and power-ups and power-downs. Like, that's something that you don't really see in that style game, is, like, bonuses that actually hinder you. So, like, you would want to avoid picking them up, rather than, like, getting multi-ball. Like, you'll want to not get it because it'll speed the ball up to the point where, like, you can't get it, or you know, tons of different things, right? So, like, a simple arcade game. And I've pitched this to quite a few indie developers that I know, and they have all gotten back to me with, like, that's actually super ambitious, and here's why, and that's, like, just kind of too hard to make, and things like that. But, ironically, of you bringing this up, this morning I was reading about HTML5. So back in the days of Neopets, GeoCities, Angelfire, etc., I learned a lot of HTML, and it turns out that you can use the newest version of HTML to make video games. So I was looking into that today to possibly work on my Dream Breakout clone. And I know that there's not a huge market for that kind of game, but it's like the stuff that I want and that I would want to make. Alien Adoption Agency? Oh, Neopets? Yeah. I had a, oh, what were they called? It began with a G. It was a, oh man, what was that creature called? I want to say Guru, but that's wrong. Oh, what was it called? Oh, I thought I got away with it. Oh man, that's gonna weigh on my brain for the next like 2 hours until I remember the name of that alien. But yeah, you get it, like a lot of us learned HTML for our Neopets pages and stuff. So I was looking into that this morning, seeing how viable it is. I don't think it would be too... Oh, I threw that in the wrong direction. Oops. I meant to grab this. So, I mean, like, it would be very difficult, don't get me wrong. Especially with my lack of experience. But I don't think it would be as bad as me trying to use, like, real programming. Oh, that door's locked. So, hopefully, I'll be able to make that game at some point. I'm just not gonna be as ambitious with that as I was with the RPG one. I learned my lesson. At this point, I just want to get a paddle to bounce a ball. If I could just get the paddle to bounce the ball and break blocks, then it's gonna be a success, and then I can add in all the different flavor of, like, the art and stuff after. Oh. Oh, is that timed? It is timed. That's what I was supposed to do. Okay, I'm gonna damage boost through this. So... Oh, that doesn't go the whole way. Does this? Alright. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Okay. That's how I was supposed to solve that. And like that, those aren't the only ones that I've conceptualized. There's others where, do you know what a shmup is? A shoot 'em up? Like, the old, like, the Super Nintendo style. Like, Jackal, or like one of those old arcade games where like you fly a plane at the bottom of a screen. Something like Twin Bee. I have a concept for one of them where you bounce back and forth between two different characters who power each other up. And it's like, whew. I can't use all my powers like this. So like, let's say one is male and the other one's female, because I imagined them as a couple. And say the male does like aerial combat, and the female does like ground combat. So one would be like a top-down view horizontal, and then the other would be a side view vertical, and you have to dodge and take out the challenges in the game, not just get to the end of the level. And then having to balance between the two characters is where the uniqueness comes from. With like, how can I say it? Like, one character earns the power-ups for the other, so in order to progress, you can't just favorite one character. Because the problem with a lot of those games from back in the day is, like, whenever you lost or you failed, they would remove all of your power-ups. But my solution for that, in this particular design... Oh! I didn't expect that thing to come down. I need my puppy. This is kind of rough. Sorry, I had to focus. This is... Trying not to get hit by that dragon thingy is kinda hard. Oops. Like that. Ooh, green crystal. Oops. Please stop hurting me. I don't know how to avoid that when it's like right at my level. But yeah, there's that. It would be like a dream of mine to make a competitive 2D fighter, just because there's so many like different character designs and alterations and stuff you could do. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. But like balancing something like that for a competitive scene has to be a nightmare. Like that has to be one of the hardest things that you can do. But yeah, like I have a lot of like very simple game ideas. A platformer where the difficulty comes from losing traits rather than gaining traits and having it stronger. Like in a lot of platformers, like you get stronger as you progress through the game, but like the challenge also gets harder. But what if the challenge stays the same but you get weaker? That type of thing. So like battles get harder not because it's newer and stronger enemies, but because you're getting weaker and worn down as you play it. Things like that. Like, I have a lot of documents for just random ideas like that. Hey, there's the mushroom guy! Oh, where'd he go? I like the little mushroom gnome guy. Oh, hello again. I'm really starting to get sick of seeing your face. But my business with you isn't finished. You have to be stopped, and yet you have a new power each time we face each other. How? She should be dead. They should all be dead. Maybe I've spent too much time in this hideous land of yours. It's making me weak, like all your dreadful humans. Come at me one more time. Show me what you have now, island boy. Well, I got claws. Hold on, I'm trying to show you what I have. I have electric. Like, look, electric. I should have been dodging more. I was not prepared for this. Alright. There we go. Oh, no. Oh! I didn't think she would go that far across the screen. We can almost do our berserk. I need to make a gap between us. Oh. Does it sound like the wrong music is playing? It almost sounds like there's two different soundtracks playing. Do I have multiple windows open? I knew it. He has been keeping me weak this whole time. I can feel it when I fight you. My Scourge power fighting against me. This heat from deep within. Something I've never felt before. I hate that I can't stand, or can't understand it. I need more power. I have to drown this out and find a way to harness it. The Scourge energy is nowhere near enough, and I'm going to get what I deserve. Go on ahead. I won't try stopping you again. I have other business to take care of. Okay. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Now, there should only be one soundtrack playing. I'm sorry. This entire time, I didn't realize that a second instance of the game was opened at the same time. Alright. But yeah, those are some of my game ideas that I would like to do at some point. I'm trying to lower my ambition with them. One day I'll get to the point where it'll be like, just make a game and then done. Like, no matter what it is. Oh, I like this color palette too! Look at that turquoise blue, like, haze in the background. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh no, how do I get through this? Do I fire? Do I have to... How do I do it? So many spiders. Okay. For the spider walls, you have to break the nest up above. And I don't think it's possible to set the nest on fire while jumping. I'll try it on the next one. I like that the pits affect the enemies also. That's a nice addition to a platformer. Because, like, yeah, enemies, of course, perish when falling in a hole. But you don't normally get the credit for doing it. No, I have not seen Yeah, I'm a Spider, So What? But I imagine that that's one that I would enjoy. Is that on a streaming service? I still have to watch That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime. Do you know if that's on a streaming service? Or which one it would be on? I just realized this is oil beneath me and I'm shooting fire around. I really enjoyed that anime for, what was it? There was a season with the boy, and then there was a season with the girl. And then one after that. I watched up until the end of the one with the blonde girl. And then I just kind of, like, lost track with it. Because I started streaming more and watching things less. There was a season where you played as the girl that he had a crush on. I don't remember her name. The really competent girl in the other guild. Oh, I should have fought that guy. The anime, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say play. I meant to say, like, where you watched her side of the story. My brain is just kind of, like, panicking due to all of the enemies. Like, I'm trying my hardest not to make any mistakes and have, like, good jumps. Yeah, there was a second season. It's called something else, though. See, if Judicious or Mario were here, they could tell you the name of it. It's got a slightly different name. It's on Crunchyroll. I don't know if it's on anything else. Yeah. That was a filler NPC. I can successfully say that I feel like the rust is already shaken off. I'm not a fan of Attack on Titan. The last one that I watched to completion, last anime I watched to completion, that is, was, Recovery of an MMO Junkie. It's like a romantic one where, like, a woman quits her job and, like, gets addicted to playing an RPG, and then, like, her friends who play the game with her try to convince her to not be addicted to the game, but in doing so, like, she gets one of the guys addicted, and then the two of them kind of, like, have a will they won't they relationship. It's a very cute anime. I have to fight that guy, don't I? Whoops! Didn't mean to dodge into the hole. Like sword art and all that. I I don't know the name of it because I always call it Maple. But the one with the main character is Maple, and it's the girl who plays the video game, and she puts all her stats in defense and becomes like a living monster in the game world. I think that is one of my favorite anime, and I can't wait for the next season. It's just so cute and has really good combat. Jump button while in midair. Hope it works. Okay, we have a sailcloth now. I really can't remember the name of it. The ones that are funnier. Oh yeah, I fully get that. I'm so far behind on like mainstream anime now. Yeah, it is something like that. I always forget its name though. That's why I always call it Maple. And most people know what it is from my description of it by like just calling it Maple. She's such a good girl. If most anime have like the goodest good boy main character, I think she would be in the running for goodest good girl. She's so innocent with everything. There was like another one that was recommended to me pretty recently, Something of Eden on Netflix. I can't remember the name of it. I just remember Eden was in the name. I was supposed to watch that while I was on vacation, but Titans and Doom Patrol came out, so I watched those instead. Oh, that's Spider. He ain't see the hole. I don't need those crystals, so I'm not even gonna risk it. Ooh, okay, that was scary. Also, because I need to get into a better habit of this, if you are new around here and you're finding this entertaining, interesting, or anything like that, please consider giving me a follow. Come back. And if you don't mind, I'm working with Twitch right now to get the indie game tab to become a full-blown category. I'm working with them on a formally closed ticket to get that changed. So all the details are on that link I just posted. And if you don't mind giving it a vote and sharing it with people who you think may want to help out the indie game community, please check that out, help out, share it, participate. I thought I was gonna get electrocuted there. I can dodge it? You saw that. I'm amazing. Who's shooting at me? I'm assuming it's a gun, because it keeps hearing like a clicking sound. Oh, I didn't dodge that time. Nope, didn't dodge that time. It has to be like the last second. I saw that you said something. I will check that in just a moment. Oh! Oh, I'm getting stuck in the goop! I'm dead. I have not watched Shield Hero yet. That's on my list also. When I hear the click-click sound. Nope, too early. Oops. Oh, spiders, go away. Alright. I didn't realize that the goop prevented you from jumping at full height. I thought it just slowed you down. Okay. See that perfect dodge? Woo! Oh! That wasn't a perfect dodge. I wish that there was, like, a jump, like, a vertical dodge that I could do. Alright. That's fine. I got through it. That's all that matters. Okay. Another Scourge. Alright, we can do this. Oh no, the marsh was hard. The marsh was the scary one. No thank you. I don't want to do this. Oh, this is the axe that I was talking about. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, all you can do is dodge it. So you have to, like, dodge and keep running. Oops. I thought that I could dodge through that and not take any damage. Boy, was I wrong. Okay. I'm gonna try and get some distance from it. Or not. See, this is the problem with your giant ghost axe. They just don't go away. Eh. The sun from Mario 3, yeah. Yeah, I guess it is. That wasn't that bad. And I believe this means it's a boss fight. So, I'm gonna backtrack to the Great Forest, my favorite stage. Oh, I don't even need to. I'm already at full. Return to map. Alright, back to the town to see if there's any upgrades we can purchase through our level up, even though I'm not using most of the skills. Nope, can't afford anything. Alright, next boss fight. The toxic marksman. Oh, great, there's goop. Oh no. Oh, I couldn't dodge. Okay, I need the electric for these guys. Stop! I just cleared them out. I wasn't expecting him to shoot 3 times. I just gotta learn his pattern. I gotta learn his pattern. Alright. We get in there, boys. Maybe I can freeze him. His goop buddies. Alright. No! Woo! I almost fell right into that. Alright, we can berserk. Oh! Do I have to do that over now? Alright, we got the berserk for a little while longer. Oh! This may be one of the hardest bosses yet. Oh! I meant to jump. I was too busy attacking. Oh! Oh! Woo! Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I'm, very scared of being shot. No, no, no! Eh. I did it again. I should have jumped. Alright, we can do a berserker again. There we go. First try. It's so satisfying to beat some of these bosses. And I assure you, here, I'll even show you. Still playing on the difficult and hard difficulty, right? Hard difficulty. This I assure you, this is my first time playing this game. I just pick up on stuff like this pretty quickly. Wait, is that a crab claw? Flynn, that wicked man is no match for passion and determination, but his dreadful Scourge power is breaking down the barrier between worlds. He will soon show himself to all of Rosantica, and this enhancement will help you confront him directly. With this gift, you now have the strength to leap from walls with your crimson claws. You will have no problem reaching his domain now. Sorry, I was trying to use it. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a bounce. It's a wall jump, not a climb. Okay. Alright. I think this is the last world. I'm pretty sure this is the last section. We made it through 2 bosses today. Not bad with a rumbly tummy. Alright. What's up, Dex? Is she better? Great work, Flynn. Dex is looking great now. She just zoomed off with all of that energy. She really is back to her old self. She had been helping us move lumber for new construction around here, but I suppose we'll need to find a new method. I've dreamt of these times since the war ended, finally being able to rebuild with everyone's spirits up as high as such joy to witness. Though with our joy down here, I'm sure you've noticed the large looming tower that has appeared near Mistral Peak. Why are you pouring one out? Did I oops too much? Also, thank you for the cheer. I appreciate it. Bumpers, you don't use Twitch too often, right? Originally a place for archives and medical studies, Zealok transformed it into a nefarious place for torture. So one of the things you can do, see underneath chat where there's the little picture of a flower and some numbers? You can click on that, and then you can pay the currency that you build passively from the chat to do different things. So you can unlock more emotes, you can modify them by like different colors and all kinds of things like that. So that's a little benefit that I have. I'm gonna put more point rewards in the future, but not quite there yet. Like, I have so much channel art and stuff to do still. Alright, let's see if we can't buy any more upgrades. I don't know who that is, but that's a scary face. One of the new emotes that I'm working on is a heart-shaped potion. I'm trying to keep everything potion-based, right? Little Thief wanted a heart emote from me, so I'm doing a heart potion. And then I have two more after that. I've been, like, rough sketching a few things, but I haven't decided on anything as of yet. Ow, that hurt. Okay, can't go that way. Yeah, highlights are very easy for streamers to see. So if they have the highlight bonus, it's at least something that I really like, because if there's a bunch of people talking, which doesn't always happen, like, that's pretty rare. Wait, can I? Excuse me. It like makes things stand out a whole lot more. This amount of wall jumping is very hard to do. It's not like the Mario wall jump. Alright, one sec. I'm gonna take a drink because I'm getting a little parched, and then I'll do the next stage. And I am open for ideas for emotes, and I am open for ideas for point rewards. When I had, like, chaos control and all that other stuff, it became way too hard, because too many of you had points to spend, and just really enjoy making life hard for me. So, I want to do rewards that don't make life hard for me. So if you can think of any, I'm all ears. Oh, I made it up there and then I choked. Oh, he can hit me! I didn't know that he could hit me while wall guarding. Or ledge guarding. Okay, I can't do anything about that. Ah, trying to get a timing for that. But yeah, I wanna stick to potions for my emotes. Like have all of them a theme of sort. And prefer to use them as like reactionary emotes or like votes or something, you know? Like usable emotes, I guess would be the best way to say it. Whoa! I'm really starting to enjoy the electric spell. I'm getting hit way too much, though. I did so well against that boss, and now here I am, getting roughed up by goblins. I'm just gonna heal to full. There we go, yeah. And I already have oops. I have the stab one. The rips. What was the other one? Wow, I can't even remember my fourth one. I don't like those. Nope. I'm not a fan of that guy. Definitely not. Oh, great. 4 crystals. At least they're being generous with healing. Nope. I know that's where I had to go. Let me heal up again. Can I hurt them? Alright, there's one. Nope. Gotta go down. How do I get up there? So, you see how there's all these areas with healing? That means during testing, average players were getting roughed up so bad in these tunnels that without the healing, they couldn't do it. And you know what? I'm kind of feeling it. I'm pretty grateful that they're here. Nope. I don't know if it's noticeable, but I am panicking a lot. I don't mean to be. It's just coming so naturally. Okay. Don't like that guy. Anytime there's a Reaper kind of character, I just don't want to mess with it. Excuse me once. Alright, sorry about that. All this talking has me, like, dry-mouthed. Oh no! So, I'll probably be ending today's stream after I clear this stage. So, I'll ramble about that first, or real quick. Once again, I do want to thank everyone for coming out. Oops. Oops. Never mind. It's gonna be a while till we get up this mess. But yeah, I am very happy and grateful that you all keep coming out and lurking and chilling with me. And then I make the same... I fell the whole way down. Okay, I gotta get these tumble rolls. It's just such weird timing for it. Alright. That's what I wanted to do. Go away, green ball. Whew. Alright. Oh, there was more? I thought that was surely the end of the stage. Alright. I kind of miss the glider. Sorry, I have to focus a lot on this. Okay. But yeah, I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out here, visiting, listening to my rambles, and my occasionally brilliant gameplay. I don't know who these, like, jumpy duck guys are, but... Oh, I thought that I could run through him. Not a fan. Look at them! I love the aesthetic of this area, though. Oh, do I have to fight this guy? Okay. Oh, and there's even more? Wow, this is a big level. But yeah, like I was saying, I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with me, spending time with me. I think we're gonna be beating this tomorrow, and then I'm either gonna jump right into West of Dead, but I'm a little hesitant on that. Part of me just kinda wants to make that my, like, off-stream game. Because I don't know how entertaining that particular roguelike would be with how often I'm gonna have to, like, just repeat things. Because I'm pretty sure that it's going to become very repetitive. But there's always Hitman, and I want to do Persona 5 Strikers at some point. I don't know if Persona 5 Strikers is gonna go over too well, but, you know, kinda is what it is when it comes to that kind of game. But, yeah, thank you so much. If you're new around here, please consider giving me a follow. Check out the link to the Make Indie Games a category. Please share it. If you don't mind, anyone and everyone, the more votes and the more comments we get, the more Twitch will take it serious. Before this reopening of the claim had 710 votes. I think they want us to have like 1,000 total. So I don't know if that means 1,000 now, or 1,000 before, or just 1,000 interactions. They're very vague. They just kind of floated that a little bit. But I'm pretty confident that the ND community will get to that point. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be another kind of short stream like this, so hopefully we can beat this and then move on to something else. But I'll see you then. Thank you.